Thought I'd talk you through some of my first press vinyls that I am incredibly proud of. There's a joke in my family that I possibly love these things more than my children, but I don't. It's all equal. This is possibly the greatest vintage find I've ever had. I purchased it off a guy that was clearing out his grandparents' collection, and he had no idea what it was, but also I didn't. I don't know how we feel about this because it's always a bit of a kind of, it's good for me, but I felt a little bit guilty that after about a month or so of having this, I was kind of looking up some more of the rarer Beatles albums and realised that this is the early Mix 11, they call it, apparently. Apparently that's very important because the Mix 11 was actually taken off by George Harrison when he rang up the next day and said, I'm not happy about the sound on Tomorrow Never Knows. So he rang up and he was like, I'm not happy. And they were probably like, it's George again. Now, what does that mean? It basically means the samples on Tomorrow Never Knows. I always want to say Tomorrow Never Dies, but that's very different. But the samples on it are very slightly different. There's like a bit of John Lennon. He sings two words at the very start and they haven't got the whirly kind of effect on his voice. It's really subtle. And then at the very end of Mix 11 is an elongated piano fade. I listen to this with so much joy in my heart. It is, it's quite something. And I mean, combining those differences probably amounts to 3 seconds of audio. But just knowing, I don't know, I have it, and it's the joy of vinyl. It's the joy of history, isn't it? It's the joy of it being a time and a place, and it genuinely gives me some goosebumps. So that is, I don't know if it is actually first press, but it's a very early press of Revolver, the Beatles.